Okay, so I'm back, just recording another practice session. I haven't done any practice yet today at all. I just figured I'd do these, just kind of track my actual progression. Sure, I show my, my highlights and my PRs and whatnot, well, the ones I record at least. I definitely get some PRs off camera too. But the ones that I record are the only ones that count. So, excuse me. Just another uncut, just 15-20 minutes of practice, just to show you where I'm actually at, just to show you exactly where I am with my consistency, with my speed. Now, I normally start off slow. I normally start off with a 929, which the 929 over the 625 is harder to reload. You got 8 shots of 9mm, skinnier rounds, more rounds. They wiggle a lot more than these big fat 45 ACPs. These stick around in their place a bit better than those 9mm. Especially these are just old. These are getting really beat up. I need to make new ones, to be honest. So this is hard to reload. So start hard and then practice easier at the end. And I normally start kind of slow, and then I work my way into some faster stuff once I'm warmed up. I'm not even warmed up yet. So I'm just gonna dive right in. I'm gonna kind of keep it a minimum on the talking. I'm not sure if you can tell, my room is torn apart. This is why I have this angle. I can promise you better lighting and better angles are coming on the way. Just bear with me. So I have a piece of tape on the wall over there. That's what I'm going to be using as my reference target. Just make sure these are actually snap caps. All right, they sure are. That's good. Don't want to put a hole in the wall. These are dummy inert rounds, and these are also snap caps. All right. I'm just going to dive right into it. Kind of setting them on the shelf, using my thumb to push them right where they need to be. Finding that red dot. And I'm actually having an easier time today than I was yesterday. Yesterday, I couldn't find the red dot to save my life. Some days you just have off days, and some days you have better days. But picking up the speed. We have a few practiced, and I normally alternate between my left and right hands. I do like to practice my right hand a little bit at least, just to ensure all around, I'm solid all the way around, just to ensure. Ooh, that recorrect. I would have to throw that back in slow motion. I do like when I mess up and then recorrect real well, real smooth. All right, it doesn't always happen. Sometimes I entirely mess up. You'll probably see it here eventually. Could have been better. That also could have been better, but better than nothing. Better than completely missing the cylinder. I'm gonna do these a few more times, and then I'm gonna switch to my right hand. I'll give you guys more of an angle like this so you can actually see what I'm doing. But I couldn't find the red dot that time. There it is. All right, that was a big mess up. I messed up by my grab. Normally I grab like this. I was grabbing like this. I normally grab like this. All right. Also, I wasn't really looking where I should have been looking, when I should have been looking. That's a big key in this. Look where you should, when you should. Makes a world of difference. Oh, that was really bad. Because I stopped looking at it, I just started feeling around. But whatever. Still technically in the warm-up phase. Had a hard time ejecting that time. That's because my cylinder wasn't all the way open, so I got caught. Woo. All right, I'm gonna throw some right-handed reloads in, and I don't have a right-handed holster yet. I do have a holster that's ambi. I'll have to set that up for right-handed and go from there. But for now, I just gotta drop from my side like this. And I can't find the red dot. All right, let's just get a few of these practiced in. Right now I'm aiming. There is a hinge on the door. I'm aiming at that top hinge. All right. And can't find it. Gotta practice this. All right, let's go. Oh, sideways. There we go, shake it in. Not bad. I mean, could have missed entirely like that. There we go. All right. I know I can get some better ones in here. I think it's just because I'm aiming so high. I'm gonna aim at something else. There's a nail in my wall that was left over from a poster. I'm gonna aim at that. I feel like it's a lot easier to come down from something at a lower elevation. All right, spend a little bit more time on the 929. I'm gonna do a few more of these right-handed reloads, a few more left-handed reloads, and I'm gonna hop on the 625. Woo! Another one. Woo! That felt great. I'm gonna leave it at that, you know? Sometimes it's good to just leave it on the good ones, so your body's like wanting more when it comes back. I don't know. That was great. I'm not right-handed anyway. All right, back to the piece of tape. Oh, miss. It's gonna do that sometimes. Need to be looking where and when. Wasn't doing that. Oh, poor draw. There we go. Kind of picking up the speed here. Couple more. Oh. I wasn't expecting it to like sink right in so good. I would have taken off sooner if I knew that was going to happen. All right. Got the recorrects. Notice how I don't pull the trigger 8 times every single time I reload. If I did, I would destroy my finger. It would not be good. Get carpal tunnel, trigger finger, tendonitis, all that bad stuff. It would literally take days, maybe even a week to heal. And I don't have time for that downtime, so I always keep it to 1 to 3 trigger pulls between each reload. I noticed I had a commenter saying, oh, you know, what about the muscle memory? You know, what if you accidentally were to draw, pull the trigger once, reload, pull the trigger once, reload, just off of muscle memory? And realistically, it's just not, it's not feasible. I do have a brain up here. I am the pilot. I kind of do control what I want when I want. You know, like let's do 7, just to show you. Okay, now let's do 6, 4. If I can get the bullets in. 1. See, I did more than 1. And that's the thing. I noticed that yesterday. I normally do more than one anyway. It's just when I'm doing speed reloads, I just kind of want to do it. It's really just a set for the timer. So this trigger breaking is me setting my timer to do my reload. And then until the next trigger break is when the timer ends. And that's how I measure my reload speed. Is from trigger pull to trigger pull, or I should say hammer break to hammer break. And that's why I often get into doing just one when I start moving a little quick. But point is, it's not a big deal. You can override it. It's not the only thing I do either. I'm gonna give it 2 more goes here, 2 more reloads. I'm gonna hop on the 625. Oh, that wasn't great, but the 625 should be a lot easier. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Let's put this down for now. Let me turn my red dot off. Okay, 625 iron sight. Such a convenient holster. I love this thing. This is a Speed Bees race holster. I actually originally got this for my 986 L frame, but with the adjustable tension on it, I mean, it could fit almost anything up to an N frame, like easy peasy. So, very useful holster. All right, I have 3 here, and then loaded in here, I have a Half Moon with 2 loaded. I'll just show you some right here. 2 loaded on a Half Moon. Now, this thing came with 2 Half Moons and nothing else. I was a little bummed about that. I was bummed that I didn't get any full moons. I had to wait for those full moons. Point is, I got the full moons now. Boom. And here we go. Oh. You don't want that. I will say these are light. These are aluminum, and I'm not really a fan of them. I'd rather make them out of just actual bullets, so it has a similar weight to it. But I'm using what I got, so. Oh, that's weird. Normally they go right in, like that, and like that. Yeah. Hee hee. I just love how fast you can go with this thing. Jerry Michalik hit his 6 shots, reload in 6 shots in 3 seconds on a Model 625, a lot like this one. His was the original one from '89. I think mine is, can't remember when this thing came out. I want to say they reintroduced it. You can kind of tell it's got the newer hammer on it. It doesn't have the hammer spike. Anyway, sometime in the 2000s, 20 teens, they reintroduced it. Anyway, let's reload. Stop talking. All sorts of stuff going on there. Some stuff that I didn't like, some stuff that I did. I've noticed, and especially my slow-mos, it's like I'll pull the trigger, come down here, boom, drop that, boom, all right, and right here, this is the moment you need to start going back up. I don't always do it because I'm kind of in the habit of getting my hand back on the grip before going back up. But realistically, I should be going like this. Well, see, I need the muscle memory for it. I need to actually practice it. That's my problem. I haven't practiced it yet. But what I need to be doing is get the bullets in and then just instantly right away. Because it'll save so much time. But I tend to get the bullets in, grab the handle, and then go up. And as I go up, I normally close the cylinder as I go up. But I need to close the cylinder and get my hand back on the handle at the same time. And that will shave off a ton of time of what I already have. So I'm going to do some right-handed reloads here. Jerry Michalik style. Let's go. I'm going to aim at that same nail on the wall. So whoop. There we go. I'm not necessarily fast with it yet. It is kind of a completely completely different game almost, actually. Like my reloads and his reloads are surprisingly very different. Whoop. Threw it a little too far away. A little too far. Missed. And that one right in with a little shake. Now, all right, how about this? I'll do 6 shots, reload, 6 shots, reload, 6 shots, reload. It's gonna be a pain on my finger, but I'll do it just to show you guys. I gotta blow my nose, honestly. 1 second. Sorry, I don't cut these or edit these. I mean, I'm just uploading from my phone. Woo! Got a trash bag right here. Very nice. All right, back to it. 6 shots. So draw 6 shots, reload, 6 shots, reload, 6 shots, reload, and then I'll probably just do 1 shot at the end. All right, just to show you, muscle memory, it doesn't matter in this case. It doesn't apply. I have a controlling factor here with my brain. My brain can tell my hand to do what it needs to do. And of course you argue, oh, the adrenaline, oh, you're just going to do it instinctually. It's like, yeah, I'm going to pull the trigger 6 times instinctually. You're right. But anyway, it's not a big deal. Point is, I feel like it's less of a big deal than people make it out to be. All right, I'm gonna shut up. Sorry. Okay, my trigger finger was actually feeling pretty good towards the end, so I went ahead and did the 6 shots anyway. I'm gonna switch back to right-handed, give my left finger a cool down. That's another thing. You gotta treat this stuff like working out. It kind of is. I mean, these are long, heavy trigger pulls. They're like anywhere from 8 to 12 pounds Smith & Wesson triggers out of the box. And if you're not careful, you'll strain your finger. Excuse me. All right. A few more right-handed trigger pulls. Right-handed reloads. I mean, I guess too much going on. Talking, reloading, everything. All right. Let me just get to it. Whoop. Fell sideways. That's fine. As long as it stays on the shelf, really. It's not a big deal. Practice a couple more. But yeah, you got to think of this stuff as like working out, like exercise. You know, your muscles get fatigued, your arms get fatigued, your fingers get fatigued. Everything gets fatigued if you go for long enough. So I like to keep my reloading practice sessions down to about 40 minutes. I might continue a little bit more after this, and then maybe like take a break for an hour and then continue for another 20 minutes. I normally don't practice more than an hour a day. It's kind of unnecessary to go more than an hour a day. I mean, it is what it is. You'd only absorb, you know, so much progression, I guess, per day. And it normally cuts off after about 30 minutes anyway. So no real point in going past 40. Whoop. Had a hard time getting that cylinder open, and that was a really bad reload. Whoop, that was also a really bad reload. I'm just going to focus on the reloads. I'm not going to... This is my right hand, by the way, offhand. So, I mean, I'm not really expecting the best here. I do expect good stuff from my left hand, though. All right, focus on the reload. 3, 2, 1. I'm really pleased with that. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to switch over to my left hand. We're going to do the same thing, 6 shots per. And this is just kind of what a training routine is like for me. I mean, I do this almost every day, you know. You can't not do this almost every day. If you want to compete, all right, and I haven't even competed yet. That's the thing. I started this November 27th. I'm 7 days away from a full November, December, January. So, yeah, I'm only 7 days away from a complete 2 months of practice on this. I have had plenty of gun experience in the past, just not with moon clips. So this is my past 2 months, not even. But every day I practice. Ever since I started on November 27th, I've practiced at least, very least, like 10 to 15 minutes a day, if not more. Probably like I said, 40 minutes is normally like the cutoff point. All right, back to shutting up, back to reloading. Let's go. Woo! Absolutely missing. There we go. Okay, that was pretty bad. I do believe I'm actually getting fatigued right about this moment. I'm going to keep it back down to about 1 to 3 trigger pulls. And then I'll just go until I have a catastrophic failure, which means I completely miss or something, and then I'll end the video. So I'm going to go and go and go until I have a really big mess up, and then I'll end. Leave it at that. Oh, that's kind of a really big mess up, but I mean, it didn't take me out of the game or nothing. I'll keep going. If I have another thing like that again, that bad, I'll stop. Oh, that was pretty bad. That first shot would have missed. That second shot was right on. All right, I'm gonna go fast as possible now. Here we go. And then I'll end. Oh! Sometimes fast as possible makes you slow. That's just how it is. You get fast, you get sloppy if you get too fast. Now you can get fast. Don't get me wrong. You can get fast with a lot of repetition. But there's always such thing as too fast. So, all right, one more try, and then I'll end. Oh, that would have fell off. Whatever. There it goes. Let's just pretend that never happened. All right, that's the end of the video. That's my practice. So I'm spitting now. That's my practice routine, pretty much, is alternating between the 2 different models and both left and right hands. So hope it helped, and hope you got to get an idea for where I'm at. And until next time, peace out.